Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Truck Driver, man. Coming at y'all with a little something, man, that's kind of been eating up at me. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about lately for these past 2 days since Westbrook that went over to Houston. Matter of fact, I'm glad Westbrook went to Houston. Him and James Harden could do their thing. That's another, two superstar duo. And it seemed like everybody is starting to get that duo that's spread it around the league, and I like that because it gives the Mavericks a chance at something. But since Westbrook went to Houston, Tyson Chandler just signed with Houston. Anthony Bennett just signed with Houston, which was a former first-round pick. And it seemed like there's a lot of free agents that's still out there left. Or, they're just not becoming free agents. And I feel like the Mavericks, they just thought all they could get was Galun Wright. Galun Wright, whatever his name is. And I feel like that Mark Cuban just settled for that. Because he thought that was all left, and even though I heard that was a second call, I don't know. But have you noticed? I mean, I know everybody have noticed this, that big name superstars don't come here in Dallas. Do y'all think it's because of what Mark Cuban said about foreign players or overseas players are more developed than the U.S. players? Do you think they're stopping everyone from coming over here to play in Dallas? Or does it seem like Mark Cuban wants a foreign team in Dallas? Which it doesn't matter, because I'm still going to be a Dallas Mavericks fan to the day I die. You see, I'm a Texas fan, period. I got on my Cowboys today, added on all my Mavericks stuff tomorrow. Yesterday, and I have on my Mavericks stuff tomorrow. But have y'all realized that, though? Because it seemed like, even with the Lakers, when the Lakers got AD over there after the Kawhi Leonard trade and all of that went after Kawhi Leonard signing and everything, have you noticed how the Lakers got Green, then they start adding like all these other players from free agents? Like, used to be big names or people that can still make a factor in the game. Same thing with the Clippers. The Clippers, after they signed Kawhi Leonard and after they signed, after they got Paul George over there, it's like they started signing other free agents that I know that could have made a difference on the team. Like real good free agents. But it's like Dallas didn't even look into that. I mean, these are players that they can come. And we could have had some of these players when we had the cap space. Like, look at New York. First thing New York did when New York had the money, first thing they did, they started giving out 2-year contracts. 2-year contracts. And they offering these guys money, but as I look at New York, hey, New York is actually a nice team right now. With all those ads, they have a nice team right now. They got a bench and starters. And all of them are like, they could really start on other teams. So this is the thing, you know what I mean, that I'm trying to think of my Mavericks, like, why we never get that excited? Why we don't get excitement like that? I mean, yeah, we get the excitement of signing our own players back, which Porzingis I like. I love Porzingis, as an NBA player. I love Porzingis in a Mavericks jersey. I just hope that he's here doing what he needs to do to show everybody else, okay, you counting us out, but we're going to show you how we can get this done. This is our new era. Say, me and Luka, we're going to do this thing together, and we're going to show y'all that y'all made a mistake by not coming here. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of free agents left out there, and I feel like the Mavericks should have went and talked to them. For one, Tyson Chandler would have been perfect beside Kristaps Porzingis, because he still got that fire in him. Just imagine him catching alley-oops with Luka. Just imagine him grabbing the rebounds like he did in 2011. Just imagine how he would attack the basket like his defense. Just like Dallas when he got Galon Wright to help Luka Doncic out on defense, he should have went and got Tyson Chandler to help on defense. Or not even that. He shouldn't even give New York Knicks the time to even go and get Joseph Randle. You should have brought Joseph Randle here as soon as free agent hit to help out Porzingis with the rebounding, defense, and stretching the floor. You see, this is, I mean, we don't really know too much because we're not in that seat in the office. But one thing I can say is, as a fan, and you watch not just your favorite team, sometimes, you know, you do a lot of research to see what's out there and what can be better for your team. Even though I'm not in the league of putting that team together, but at least I know, you know, what you can put beside one another or whatever to try to make things work. You know, we got to try to make up for what we did in 2011 by even letting Tyson Chandler go, trying to get Dwight Howard or DeAndre Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, we got to make up for that ourselves. Like, we're the reason. And I'm not saying us as fans, but I'm saying Dallas Mavericks, period, organization. But I feel like, yeah, some of the fans and the media had something to do with it because without being spoken or without words being spoken out, you know, it's like we made Tyson Chandler feel like he wasn't worth it. So I understand every bit of him leaving, going somewhere else. That's something I would have done. Just like trading those players, which is DeAndre Jordan, and Dennis Smith Jr. and Wesley Matthews for Kristaps Porzingis. I would have done that too, but I also saw that Kristaps Porzingis was not happy there. So I would have done that trade if I knew Porzingis was going to stay to get Porzingis. But if I also knew Porzingis is not going to stay, and we got one of the guys on this team that's cool with Luka, that's cool with KP, then I would have took my time of keeping my point guard here, keeping Luka Doncic here, and seeing if we could get KP with a max contract. Because wasn't nobody going to give him a max contract. Because they didn't see him play none. So they wasn't going to give him a max contract. See, the Mavericks still could have gave him a max contract and still got him this summer to put with Dennis Smith Jr., Luka Doncic, and then you got KP. Wesley Matthews would have been here still. But, you know, plus his thing would have been up. You probably could have offered him less money. You know what I mean? Wesley Matthews would have been here. And then you would have talked to DeAndre Jordan, sold him to the, you know, sold DeAndre Jordan on what all we had. He probably would have came back too. So you probably could have had Dennis Smith Jr., Luka Doncic, Wesley Matthews, or Harrison Barnes. Or I say Harrison Barnes. Because I wouldn't even trade him anyway, because that was a dumb trade to me on what they did on that. But I would have kept him. So you could have had Dennis Smith Jr. You could have had Luka Doncic. You could have had Harrison Barnes at the small forward position. Then you could have had KP at the power forward position. And then you could have had DeAndre Jordan as your center. That is a nice lineup, man. And then if you look at the bench, you still would have had the same bench as you got right now. The only person that's new is Seth Curry. And you still could have got him this summer. You see what I mean? Like, is there a way that the Mavericks organization can look at stuff like this and make free agent worth our time of watching, make us more excited? Every time I go on Bleacher Report, or I go on the news, or I go on YouTube, or I go to the Mavericks news, and I go to all of this stuff, and it's hard for me to even find anything that's going on with the Mavericks right now only about them re-signing or players finally signing their offer sheets. And it's not about us getting new faces in. It's more about the players that we have. Now, if it's about the players that we have, and if they are really that good, then why in the hell we didn't really make the playoffs? I understand you signing them back to be the bench. That's fine. but we still need a good starting five. Like right now, our bench is sold right now. It's sold. And yes, it's a real good bench. But what we going to do with our starting five right now, though? You don't even know who you're going to put at. Okay, you know Galon, right, is your point guard. You know Luka Doncic is your 2. Who's your 3? KP, your power forward. Who's your center? Maxi Cleaver? Dwight Powell? Come on. Just imagine if Tyson Chandler was right there. That would have been a nice, or if Julius Randle was right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, we could have really, even I would have took that dude from Orlando, which I know he wanted that max. But I'm just saying, Dallas can make trades. If they really want to make trades to get other big names here, that's worth something. And I don't mean no LeBron James. I don't mean no Kevin Durant and Kyrie. I don't mean names like that, because I don't want them here because they need multiple superstar players, you know what I mean, to win a championship. I like a team that's going to fight for it. But I'm saying at least get us some good, go get us some starters that's going to fit perfect with our guys. Because we don't really know how Galon Wright really going to play with Luka Doncic. We don't know, you know, if they're going to end up with that chemistry. We don't even know if Luka Doncic and KP going to have a good chemistry, but we hope so. You see what I mean? Like, the Mavericks should have brung in a little bit of more heavy artillery from free agent that could have made us more happier about free agent. Because I'm not going to lie, every time you look on Bleacher Report, something the Lakers done, something the Clippers done, something the Houston Rockets is doing right now. Oh, Miami Heat doing this over here. Oh, Brooklyn getting this person. Oh my God, New York is getting this person. I mean, and all you hear is about every other team. And I don't hear nothing about my team. And it makes me mad because I'm a diehard fan of my Dallas Mavericks. I bleed blue. Cowboy Nation, I bleed blue. Mavericks Nation, I bleed blue. You know what I mean? And I don't even go for other Texas teams. And, you know, besides Texas Longhorn and Texas A&M, but I'm more of a Longhorns fan than an A&M fan. Y'all getting what I'm saying, man? Is that I feel like the Dallas Mavericks organization should have gave us more to hear from free agent other than what they gave us. Am I mad about it? No, because I'm not in that office. But do I think that they could have done better and got better pieces here? Yes. Like I said, not big names, but just better pieces. Better players that would fit better with Luka and KP. Better players that, well, they did the bench. That's why I say the bench is sold. The bench is right. With that center from over there in Philly, that bench is right. Bringing Seth Curry back, the bench is right. It's just our starters. Same thing like last year. And y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Just like last year, they was putting our starters in. Our starter was getting us behind. They put that bench out there. What happened? That bench sparked that fire up. We started winning. That's the same thing this year. Watch. I think until KP get his feeling back. When Luka put that dog back in his eyes, that fire, that when he put that dog back in him, and saying, okay, you know what, we're not the pushover. When Luka and them do that, then we're gonna be something to watch. Then players gonna see, oh, he's not just a kid. Hey, oh, okay, he's just not a big guy. This boy come to ball. Same thing with KP. Oh, he injured. We thought he wasn't gonna be worth a flip. We thought his career was over. He came back balling. Like, damn, we can't stop Luka. We can't stop KP. We can't stop Galon Wright. Damn, we can't even slow down Seth Curry. Damn, why Dwight Powell grabbing everything? Maxi Cleaver hitting threes. You know what I mean? Like I want our team to be that fire, that I gotta hustle and get it. Watch, New York's gonna be one of them teams. New York is one of them teams that's gonna have that fire. New York is one. Trust and believe that. New York. New York. New York, man. And I don't like New York. I had a favorite player on New York team, but I still didn't go for him, which was Patrick Ewing. That was the only time I liked it. That's the only time I actually like a player from another team. Was only when Patrick Ewing was playing, when it was John Starks, when it was Larry Johnson. Like, you know.